Hello! Today I'm doing a very large swag. I'm not going to give you the measurement because you can't use this measurement on your window. This is a large one. But I tell you what, you will see it when it's up. And if you do need help in working it out, I will help you and you phone me up. Communication, yeah? All right then. But other than that, I've got other videos that teaches you how to work the measurement out, right? So I've worked the measurement out on this one, and because it's a customer, it's a secret, so I'm not telling you. But this is fabric that I've taken down from my a customer years ago, and I can't get rid of it. So you know what? I was gonna throw it away, and I said, let me make use of it and do the template, the mock-up, whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm doing right now. So I've marked out the markings of this, and I've got my dip going over there. And when you buy this system, there's a book that comes with it that makes it even more easier for you. So here's my rod, so you can see how it's going to dip. This is my swag that's on the table, and as you see, I've got it at its, you notice that this bit here is away from the side. That's because you have to compensate for how big you want to do it, because this one does it up to 50. What you see how it's laid out. So here now, all this space is how wide the swag is actually going to be. And can you see the chalk, right? That's how deep it's going to be. So this is my template, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it and then you will see it. Now the fabric is on the fold. It's on the fold. Right, so I'm going to cut this out and we're going to see how it turns out. Look, I wasted all that fabric down there when I could have gone down. In actual fact, that's what I was supposed to do, wasn't I? I was meant to make it bigger. All right, let's make it bigger. Right, let me do another one, another drawing. But if I did that bigger, with my clamps, I'm going to do it slightly bigger, so the dip is going to be really a big dip. So I'm going to put it down here. And then I'm going to dip it all the way up to here. And if I don't like it, I can quite easily just cut it off and redraw it. Sorry about my back. Now for this order, I've got to extend my table because the curtains are long, enormous. So you can imagine how heavy that's going to be. Right, so so there it is. That's the size of this swags. Can you see it? That's the swatch. So that's the edges, and it's gonna have 6 pleats. And there's the other side of it. Yeah. So all I'm going to do now is put some Velcro on it. You don't need to see me stitching this up. So I'm going to put Velcro on each one of these sides. I'm not going to put Velcro there because that would be a waste of money, because it's only a demo. So what did I do with Velcro? And by the way, it's the soft Velcro Pro I put on this. So let me do that. Do the next one tomorrow. So you can see just there, around there, that's where I'm going to shape it up and cut it down. Yeah. Lovely, jubbly. Yeah, right. So because the dip was too much, I'm now put it back to my table, and I'm going to cut the dip off to where it's on the other side. Cut the dip off where it's too much. So can you see the dip? And you can adjust this. You can adjust this to what you like. So there's the dip where I cut off one side, and now I'm going to make it symmetrical. Right, so now that I've got this sample, the next step that I'm going to do is do one side of the tail, and believe you me, the tail's going to be tall as well. Look at that spider, just brought him in. I don't want you living in here. They fly well, don't they? Right. So here's our center, and from the center, I'll put the end up. Right. And when I've done this, I can stretch it. I like stretching swags. So stretch so that gets a nice sharp edge. And this time I'm going to turn the swags to the side. Can you see that? I've turned. That's a bit too tight. Let's let some down. I've turned it, and if this wasn't here, I would push this one back a bit further so that you get a nice pleat up there. Okay, so pick it up, turn it. I think next time I need to put Velcro on the ceiling. Pick it up, turn it, pick it up. I'm turning each one of them. Can you see the swags? Right. If you want, you can still cut this down a bit more, because I think maybe I might think it might be too tall. But quite honestly, it's going to be hidden underneath the tail anyhow. And I'm going to do the same for the opposite side. Well, something went wrong there, because that one doesn't belong to that one. I'll figure it out in a minute. Maybe this pattern doesn't like turning. Oh my goodness, that's so painful on the neck. Now, when this doesn't behave itself, it's because it's not on the bias. So don't think that you've done anything wrong. It's just that it's not on the bias. Now, in my opinion, I will cut this off and the other side. And this bit, this swag here is very enormous. This last one here. So when it's on the proper board, I will stretch it further up, and then it will behave itself. But you know what? That's not bad. Let's see the drop of this. That's not bad at all. 30 inches from there, not there. So if we do it underneath 30 inches, because it's going to slide back. Yeah. Now you see, that didn't take long to do, did it? Now, be careful when you cut this off, that you don't cut off too much. I'll leave it for now, if it's only a sample. But if you see it, it will go like that. Yeah. And then the tail will cover it. Brilliant, job done. So that measurement now, can't tell you, is the next job. So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I'm going to do the template of the tail, and the tail is going to be very, very long. Bye.